Welcome everybody to another fantastic Sudoku. If you haven't seen this, every other Wednesday I play a puzzle that is Sudoku, except a little bit different, little more rule sets, and it's freaking awesome. Like, we don't even have any numbers in this puzzle, and we're supposed to figure out this whole freaking grid. If you guys want to, I'm gonna have the puzzle down below, a link to it, so if you guys want to pause this and then go do it, you know, that's pretty fantastic. If not, let's see how much I'm gonna fail at this. Or actually, this doesn't look too bad, just looking at it from because I can kind of see like where I'm gonna start and stuff like that. So sorry, my that's why I have water. Anyways, let me go ahead and first off make sure that this is, yes, microphone is on. That had been embarrassing. And then also I'll put on a little bit of music in the background. Yeah, okay. It's very low, but though I don't know if it's even gonna come out. Woo! Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the rules. Here we go. So Sudoku, normal Sudoku rules apply, which if you guys haven't played Sudoku, come on, play it. Here's a grid right here. There's the numbers 1 through 9 in here, and they can't repeat. Same thing in a row, same thing in a column. So if there's a 9 here, there can't be another 9 like right here because there's a 9 in that row. Lines along a purple line right here form a set of consecutive digits in any order. So let's just say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have, you could basically have like 1 right there, 2 right there, 3, 4, 5, and this would match. But if it had 6, that's not going to match because it's not consecutive. It's because it's missing a 5. So that's how that works. Adjacent digits along a green line have a difference of at least 5. So from here, let's just pretend that this is a 4. It has to have a 5 distance, so can't be 1, obviously, because that's only 3 away. So the only possible way number that this can be is a 9. So that's how that works. And then again, it has to be less than 5. So this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's a 4 right here, so this could be a 3, for example. So that's how that green line works. And then digits in a red circle are high, so these ones right here. So it's either going to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. And the digits in a yellow circle, okay, there's 2 of them, could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Digits in blue circles are odd. And digits in cells joined by a black dot has a ratio of 1 to 2. So if this is 3, then this would be a 6 because the dot is right there. This is a bad example because there's another dot. Let's just pretend this, right? So this could be a 3 or 6 because 3 times 2 is 6. It's a ratio of 1 to 2. All possible black dots are given. Interesting. So, which means we're not going to have like a 1 or 1, 2 pair right there because there's no black dot. That's interesting. The inequality sign between cells points to the lower digit. Okay, there's only 1 of them. So basically, if this is a 2, for example, bad example, a 3, for example, this has to be lower. So then that would be a 1 or a 2 because it's lower than that one. There's only 1 of them right there, so okay, let's do it, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the puzzle. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go, as Mario likes to say. Alright, I'm going to first off start right here on the green lines. just because the one thing that you have to remember with the green lines is it's a difference of 5. So it's impossible to have the number 5 in a green line because 5 minus 5 is 0, which you can't have a 0 in here. And then 5 plus 5 is 10, which is a double digit, and so you can't have that in there too. It's 1 through 9. So we know that one of these is a 5 because it's not going to be on this line. Same thing right here. It's going to be either one of these, but we can see that this red one is a 6, 7, 8, or a 9. So this is the 5. So we already have a digit on the board, guys. We already have a digit on the board. So because that 5 is right there, that 5 is right there, there's going to be a 5 in here. But 5 times 2 is 10, so that's not going to be right there. So the 5 is going to be somewhere right here. I'm going to go ahead and fill these in just because we have them as a rule set. And then we know right here, this is going to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. In fact, check this out. Check this out. I like this. So we have the green lines right here, right? We know for sure because it's a green line that there's going to be a low digit and then a high digit. Reason why is because, say for example, this one, 5 minus any of these, let's do the highest one, 9, is going to go to 4, which is one of the low digits. So we know that this is going to toggle, right? Because there's only 4 high digits and 4 low digits, we have 1 high digit here, one high digit here, 2 high digit there, 3 high digit there, 4. So we already have all the high digits. And then so there's 1 low digit here, 1 low digit here, 1 low digit there, so that's 3. So that means there has to be a low here. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. So in fact, same logic applies. These are going to be the high digits, whereas these are going to be the low digits. We know right here that this has to be a like a duplicate, or times 2, right? So this is either going to be a 3 or 4 because the only possible numbers is 6 and 9 right here. So let's get rid of that 7. Let's get rid of that 9. So again, these are the only possible solutions here. 6 is not going to work here because 6 minus 5 is 1. So if you have a 1 here, what's this digit going to be? It can't be another 1 because then it would be in the same column. So this has to be an 8. So we have another solution right here. We'll go ahead and get rid of some bookmarks because there's 4 in here, 8 in here, 8 right here. Minus 5, so this can't be a 4 right there. So there we go. Cool. Since this is consecutive, let's just see how high this can go. Like if 4 is the lowest number. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cannot be a 9. All right. I'm wondering if we should do something with the odds. I just don't know if we should yet. Let's just go ahead and move on. There's more to do. There's a lot of action going on here, so I want to come over here and see if there's anything here. So right away, I know what digits are going to be here. Not exactly know the placement, but I know kind of where they're going to be. So the only way that you can get a ratio on 4 numbers is going to be 1 times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. And so that's the only combination that you can get from there. You can't have the 1 or the 8 in the middle of it though, because again, you can't go 8 times 2 because that's going to be 16, or you can't do like, you know, a half to make 1. So this is not going to be a 1 or an 8, which means this is not going to be a 2 or a 4. So we know that the 1-8 pair and the 2-4 pair is going to be right there, which we can go ahead and get rid of some things right there, some things right there. All right. So what does that mean? I think that means that the only other possible solution that this can be is a 3-6, which means we actually have what's up here. So what's up here is a 5, 7, and 9. Check that out. So because we know the 9 is in here, this has to be consecutive. So we need to make sure that this is a 6 and 8 so that it's consecutive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know? So perfect. So we have what numbers are going to be in there. What's interesting about that, just right away being flagged in my head, is, and actually it's the same thing here. Oh, check this out. Check this out, guys. So this is a consecutive run of 5 numbers. Same thing as here. Because it's, you know, let's just say like the lowest number is a 1, right? 1, and if you go consecutively, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it's the highest number, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, there's always a 5 no matter where there is. So we know that there's a 5 in here. So since we know that there's a 5 in here, we know that there's a 5 in here, these cannot be a 5. So this is a 5. And because of that, I'm wondering if I should label this. Let me see. I'm going to just do that just so you guys can see. So there's 5. Let me go back to the numbers. There's 5 odds in 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 4 evens. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means there's only 2 odds that can be in here whatsoever. Which means 6. 6 has to go somewhere. It's not odd, so it has to be in the green line. If 6 is right there, that means 1 would be right there. So 6 has to be right here. And if 6 is right here, 5 minus 6, or 6 minus 5 is 1. And so already we're kind of eliminating a lot of greatness from here. We have to have a 4. Again, the same logic. There's odds right here, and these can't be 4. So this is a 4. And so 4 plus 5 is 9. And so the only way that this can be, well, actually, that can be true. Never mind. Oh, wait. We know what it is. Let's do the logic that we were just saying to do. These have to be even, because there has to be 4 evens. So this, the 2 is the only one that can be even. So there's your 2. So this is going to be a 3, 7 pair. Since we know the 7s is right there, this is a 3, this is a 7. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. So since 7s is right there, 7 is right there, we know a 7 is going to be right here somewhere. Get rid of this bookmark too. What about 3? 3, oh, 3 can go anywhere still. Let's not worry about that too much. This cannot be a 3-6 pair, because that would make this impossible. So the only options that this can be is a 1, 2, 4, and an 8. But we can't do 8, so it's going to be a 1, 2, or a 4. Either one of these ones has to have a 2. 1 and 2, and 2 and 4. So it's always going to have a 2 in here. So since that's going to be a 2, we know that this is the 4. So this is actually a 1, 2 pair, which makes this a 5. And that's the 2. Well, actually, we can finish this. There we go. There we go, folks. All right. So 1 is gonna. So 1 is eating that one. Waka waka waka. Okay. So that 1 is gonna go away. The 2's eating that one. So that's gonna be a 4. And then so that's gonna be a 4 because we know our 4 is right there. And so we know what digits these are going to be. So let's go ahead and get rid of that so we can just clearly see it. So this is going to be a 7, a 3, and a 9. I don't know why I wasn't seeing that. So since the 3 is seeing this, this is the 6, this is the 3. There we go. We have our string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that works. To finish this up, this is a 6, 9 pair right here. The last one that this can be is a 8. Yep. And 8, and this has to be consecutive. So this is our 9. This is our 6. I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't think we need them anymore. The color. The colors, man! The colors! Alright. Same thing right here. There's 3 of them. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3... Or, sorry. 1, 2, 4, 8. Right here. Okay. In which... if this is a 1, this is a... If this is a 1, that means this would have to be a 2, but then that has to be a 4. Cannot work. So this is most likely the 8. So this is an 8, this is a 4, this is a 2. Perfect. Because this has to be 5 over, this is either going to be a 7, 8, or 9. Cool. All right, we know the 2 is going to be somewhere right here because of Sudoku. We also know that the 4 is going to be somewhere in here because of Sudoku. Anything else that we could do with Sudoku? Not quite. The fun thing though is, and this might, I don't know if we're moving too far into this, but I think we can figure out what's going to be in here at least. So if this is a 4, that would have to be the 2. Because it can't be an 8 because the 8 is seeing this. Well, it's seeing it right there too. Which, by the way, we should mark this. Sorry, I did that one. So let's just say that this is a 4, right? So that means the 2 would have to go here. But if the 2 is right here, then the only possible solution is, because the 4 is right here, is on the bottom, is that the 1 has to be somewhere. But there's a 1 seeing this, so therefore this has to be a 4, 2 in that order. Which, by the way, makes over here, ooh, didn't even see that. 4 is seeing this, so the 4 has to be in one of these. So that means this has to either be a 2 or 8. Like, one of them's gonna be there. It's just something to know, guys. Anyways, we did a lot going on here, so let's kind of come back here and see if we can fill in anything. There's not going to be any 8s right there, so the 8 goes right here. What else are we missing? We're missing a 1, and I can already see that this can't have a 1 in it, because, again, this is consecutive, so 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? You know, possible. Except this is a high number, and then also this is a 2, and so that means the 2's not in here, so there's no way it can get to it. So this is the 1, this is the 1, which means we have our number here, which is a 2, I want to say. Yep, 2. Excellent. So that means we know the what's going to be in here. It's either going to be a 3, 6, or 7. But we don't know which one it is. But now we can fill in this also. This is going to be a 5, 2 again? Yeah, 2. 5, 2. And then this is going to be a 7, 3, 9. Oh! I just thought about something. Let me just make sure of the rule. Digits in cells joined by a black dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio, and all possible black dots are given. Okay, so that means 4 and 2 right here can't happen. So this is the 5, and that's the 2. Because if this was a 2, then that would be a ratio, and it says all of them are given. So that means there would have to be a dot if this was a 2. I need to keep that one in mind, because that one's going to be a little bit tricky. Oh, speaking of, check that out. There's a 3-6 pair here. If the 3 and the 6 are next to each other, that means it has to be a black dot. But there is no black dot in here. So the 6 and the 3 are separated. So that means the 7 is separating them. So this is a 7, this is a 6, this is a 3. Can we do more? That's kind of fun. Not yet. This one's a 3, so get rid of that. That's like super fun. Oh yeah, look at this. Can't be a 2. Ooh. Okay, that kind of like, that's a game changer here. It's kind of cool. All right, this can be a 2 as well. Okay. All right, where do we want to go? I wanted to see which ones possibly can be a 2. This can be a 2, or this can be a 2. However, this would see that, so that is the 2, which means the 2 is right here. We don't know if this is going to be a 1 or a 4, though. It's going to be one of them, though. But I don't want to do it just yet, so let's ponder that for a second. What else? Could be a 1 here. Actually, speaking of this one, because this is the 2, that means this can't be a 1 or a 2. But the 4 is right here, and well, actually, and the 8. So this can't be a 4 and 8 also. So again, actually, all of them are seeing it. Never mind. I could have just explained it that way. This has to be a 3 and a 6. I was trying to get to that showing a different way, but I'm like, oh wait, you could just see it from here. So anyways, this is gonna be a 5. So there's gonna be a 5 right there somewhere out there. Okay. Okay, so that means there's no 3 here, so this has to be the 3, which means that this has to be a 9 because 7 is not 5 away. Which possible solutions? There has to be a 1 in this row, so it has to be here. So that means this can be a 7 or an 8. Ooh, we know what's going to be in this row. Okay, so it's going to be a 1. I'm going to clean it. I just want to put it all down really quick. So this is going to be a 1, 6, and 7. Which again, I'm cleaning it. So 6, 1. Nothing's touching it. That I was seeing if like a 1 was gonna touch the 2, but looks like it's pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and put what's gonna be here. This is gonna be a 5, 4, and a 9. Okay. And nothing's touching that one either. Look at that. Won't you look at that? All right, so we know that there has to be a 1 somewhere here because of Sudoku. The 6, there's 6 right there and a 6 right there. So that means we do know that there's going to be a 6 right here somewhere. 3 can go right here. Oops. 3 can't go in here at all, as we know. Oh, but there's 6s right here. So, and because there's not the black dot. Again, it can't be right here. It can't be right there because it's Sudoku, and then it can't be here because then there should be a black dot if there was a 3 in here as well. So the 3 is actually going to be somewhere in these two. Since these 2 and these 2 are 3s, that means this is 3. Let me see. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4. What about 5? 5 can go anywhere here. Got the 6. Seven has to go here. Actually, 8. My God, I think it has to go here. Yeah, because if this was 8, that would make that 4, which you can't have right there. So this is literally the only place an 8 can go. Right? Or can it go over here? Oh wait, it can go over here. It can. Okay. But regardless, I'm going to unbookmark that because I already kind of solved it. This right here. I could have solved this a little bit earlier, but there's not going to be a 1 in there because there's a 2 right there. Oh, well, the 1's saying it right there. So, obviously, not a 1 right there. It can't be a 3-6 because there's a 3-6 right there. So, if this was a 3-6 pair, this would kill that one. And plus 6s can only go right here, and 3s can only go right there anyways. So the only other ones is a 4 and an 8, which we know the 4 can't go here, so the 4 has to go here. So we could have probably did that a little bit earlier. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and clean a buttload up now that we actually have it correctly. It's gonna like waterfall the hell out of that. This is either going to be a 5 or a 9, so let's keep that. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else. Did I do all the 4s? I did. Oh. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, the 6 is already done right there, so okay, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is almost done right here. Oh, the 3. Sees that one. Perfect. This is basically done right there. Yeah, okay, I'll just clean it. I didn't want to clean it because I'm just like, what's the point? We're going to solve it anyways, but you know what? I like it looking a little bit pretty. I like when it looks pretty. Sorry, guys. Anyways, this is going to be... I'm going to clean it because I know that 6 is not going to go there. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we know that this can't be a 9 because, of course, this has to be the lower number. This can't be a 1 because it's next to the 2, so this is going to be the 1. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 has to go somewhere right here. I think I already know the answer right here, but I'm just going to do the last one. And 6 is going to be somewhere right there. And 7... Oh. Sorry about that. I can clean it a little bit. 7 is going to go anywhere right here. Got it. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Okay. All right. So what I was going to say was, since this has to be greater than this one, this cannot be a 5 because the only possible solution is a 6 or a 7. So this is not a 5, which means this is your 5. And because has to be lower, it's going to be 6, 7, and then that is the puzzle, guys. Well, that was fun. Really like that puzzle. 37 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I had it running, so maybe I want to say like maybe 32 minutes. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, guys. That was. This puzzle's called Short, Sweet, and Simple. Maybe it wasn't short for me. I don't know. Or maybe it was because I was explaining it. Was it? I don't know. It was a fun puzzle, and it was cool because it didn't really get stuck anywhere. The only thing that doesn't like jump out to me like right away is like the the non-given black dots. So I had to keep on remembering in my head like, okay, the black dot can't be here or whatever, blah 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 blah. But that was a fun puzzle. I like when it has like multiple rules and you have to try to like figure out like which one is going to go where. Those puzzles are always really fun to me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys tremendously. Again, how did you guys do? Hopefully you guys played the puzzle. This one was a really fun one to do. But again, we are going to be playing another Sudoku in every other week, so catch that in 2 weeks. Until then, you know the drill. Subscribe, do all that stuff, like me, thumb me, yeah, and I will talk to you guys next time. All right, later, guys. Bye-bye.